September 1997. 21-year-old Morales earned his first world title shot against legendary super bantamweight champ Daniel Zaragoza.
Morales landing inside, and now he has Zaragoza on the run. Hard right hand off a 1-2 by Morales.
This kid still has a load of power, and this is not going to be good for Daniel.
Morales landing the right hand at will. Straight right hand to the body.
This really isn't the sad death of a king so much as the passing of the torch to a new generation.
February 2000. Morales met his Mexican contemporary Marco Antonio Barrera, sounding the early notes of what would become one of the greatest trilogies in boxing history.
Uppercut by Barrera. Morales comes back with an uppercut and a right hand, and a left and a right, and lands them all. Now Morales begins to land the right hand with greater regularity. Morales landing 5 or 6 big right hands in this sustained rally. And a right hand from Barrera. And now Morales is badly hurt. Both fighters landing. 3 straight right hands by Morales, and Barrera just keeps coming. Over the years, there have been some unforgettable matchups between great Mexican fighters. This will stand the test of comparison with any of them.
June 2002.
2 years, 4 months, 3 days later, after the fight of the century, they're ready to do it again. Barrera hurt Morales with the right hand upstairs. Morales comes right back with a left and right combination.
Morales' right eye seems to be closing.
And he's on the defensive as Barrera tries to attack again. Good body shot by Morales. Left hook, right cross. Barrera on the defensive again. Big right hand by Barrera. Stuns Morales. He hits him in the mouth again. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Pride, honor, revenge. Mexican boxing at its best.
November 2004.
This fight needs no more introduction. The Mexican fighter will win. Which one?
This is a pattern we've seen frequently between the two
Good
fighters.
shot.
Morales will land upstairs. Barrera comes back downstairs.
Good
Again,
combination by
Barrera
Barrera.
eats Morales to the punch with the left hook. Now Barrera gets chopped with a Morales right hand and holds on. Barrera stepping inside and hammering Morales in the corner.
Barrera fighting his version of a perfect fight.
And suddenly Morales comes alive, and so does the Tijuana crowd. Fight fans will talk for the rest of their lives about the 36 rounds that these two fighters fought. Morales almost knocked Barrera down. Marco didn't go down. They'll savagely trade until the final bell. Yes. My God, what a fight.
While Morales won a split decision victory in the first fight, Barrera claimed victories in the final 2 battles. Any of the 3 could have gone either way. March 2005. As one Morales trilogy ended, a new one began, this time with rising superstar Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao lands his left hand flank. And again, and the blinding speed of Pacquiao's apparent, and Morales chases him across the ring and says, "Let's fight," and fires a right hand to the body after landing 2 upstairs. Hard left hand by Pacquiao. Morales with a hard right hand coming back. And I think it's clear right now, Manny Pacquiao isn't gonna deck Erik Morales with one big shot.
Good jab by Terrible. If he uses that jab, he'd make it a very difficult night for Manny.
Great left hand by Morales stops Pacquiao in his track. Gotta be careful about letting your hands go against Pacquiao, but Morales feels strong now. What a right hand by Morales. Pacquiao's in trouble. Morales wobbled him with that right. Let's see if Erik can finish his man.
This is a picture that doesn't need any captions.
This is boxing at its best.
A confident Morales spent part of the 12th and final round switching to a southpaw stance to brawl with Pacquiao, and Morales came away with the unanimous decision victory. November 2006. Following a Pacquiao victory by knockout in the rematch 10 months earlier, both fighters came out swinging early in the trilogy's finale.
Down goes Morales.
He got overexcited, overextended himself, and left himself open.
Pacquiao again landing his straight left hand. Morales chases him and lands a right. They trade punches at the ropes. And when they trade punches, Morales takes a gamble with Pacquiao's strength and power.
While Morales never stopped throwing back, the power and blinding speed of Pacquiao were too much to overcome.
It's hard to imagine how Morales can last long against this. What guts by Morales! He strafes Pacquiao with right hands, even while on unsteady feet. And the brave heart of Morales holds up, but his legs go again.
He doesn't want to get
Erik
up.
Morales shakes his head as if to say, I want no more.
April 2011. The 34-year-old Morales was a heavy underdog, taking on Marcos Maidana, one of the biggest young punchers in the 140-pound division. Morales looked to be in trouble from the opening round.
Maidana rips him with a quick left hook. And already it appears that Erik Morales' right eye might be swelling.
And I think it was from that short left hook inside.
Already Erik Morales may be a one-eyed fighter.
With his right eye nearly swollen shut, Morales tried to keep the dangerous Maidana at bay. As they entered the middle rounds, the fight turned. Morales attacked.
Morales wins the trade and backs Maidana away. The older fighter shows greater hand speed in the exchange. Hard right hand over the top by Morales, maybe his best punch of the fight.
There's still greatness left in Erik Morales.
Huge left hook. Maidana's holding on.
Heading into the closing rounds, both fighters let their hands go, trading at will.
Right now, Maidana believes that he's trying to finish the fight. Maidana has found the second win. Look at him take Morales' hard shot.
Erik Morales.
Unbelievable shot by Maidana, and Morales hangs in. There's another giant shot by Maidana. And a right hand, and another right hand. Last-ditch effort to knock Morales out, and the old warrior stands up. Maidana gets the close win, but frankly, Erik Morales is the winner of the event. He proved himself in a way that none of us dreamed could career. Here now, a look at Ricky Hatton's greatest hits.
8 months later, Hatton and his adoring British fans arrived in Las Vegas. Awaiting Hatton was the undefeated Juan Urango. From the opening bell, Hatton displayed superior hand speed.
Hard right hand coming up and under by Ricky Hatton.
Despite a number of clean shots from Urango, Hatton's superior boxing skills resulted in a convincing, unanimous decision victory. June 2007, Hatton returned to Las Vegas to take on Mexican Jose Luis Castillo. Right from the start, Hatton's plan of backing his opponent up was perfectly executed.
It was Castillo who promised uppercuts. It's Hatton who lands 3 straight uppercuts to feature this particular exchange. Oh, there's a terrific left hook to the body by Ricky Hatton. And it sets up an uppercut upstairs and another right uppercut, pleasing the crowd with sharp action in round 3.
A seemingly frustrated Castillo lost 1 point for repeated low blows, and it was clear that on this particular night, Castillo would be no match for Hatton.
And now, if Harold Letterman's scorecard is in line with those of the official scores, Castillo's got an uphill fight in his hands. This is being ruled a knockdown, and he stays on the canvas, and this fight is over. The perfect left hook to the liver ends the fight.
After his knockout victory, Hatton was asked the inevitable question about a potential matchup with Floyd Mayweather.
Do you have anything to say to Floyd Mayweather or about a potential fight with Floyd Mayweather?
This fight tonight, what round was it? Round 4. I think you saw more action in these 4 rounds than you saw value for money in Floyd's whole career. I'll just leave it at that.
6 months later, Hatton got his shot at Pretty Boy Floyd in a highly anticipated matchup of undefeated welterweights. True to his style, Hatton was hyperactive from the beginning and had Mayweather on the defensive. Floyd adjusted to Hatton's brawling tactics and began to land his right hand with pinpoint accuracy. Hard right hand by Mayweather. And there's a cut over Ricky Hatton's right eye. Big cut. It was from the right hand shot. Bothered by the cut, And frustrated by his inability to hurt Mayweather, Hatton grew desperate and opened himself up to serious punishment. Great right hand seemed momentarily to stun Hatton. Good quick left hook by Mayweather as Hatton came in. Sometimes it's the right hand, sometimes it's the left hook. Huge round for Mayweather here in the 8th. Mayweather believes he's got Hatton in big trouble. Hatton continued to come forward, but in round 10, Mayweather took advantage of that to close the show. What a left hook. What a perfect shot. This fight is over. Floyd Mayweather has a knockout victory over Ricky Hatton. November 2008. Hatton looked to get back on track against Paulie Malignaggi. The tone was set in round 2 as Hatton consistently beat Malignaggi to the punch. Good right hand. There's a bloody mouse under the left eye of Malignaggi, and Malignaggi was badly hurt. Though Malignaggi landed some clean jabs, it was clear he couldn't hurt Hatton. Hatton's confidence soared as he continued landing damaging blows. And Hatton has rocked Malignaggi with a couple of big lefts.
You're not punching. I'm not going to see you take these shots. Okay?
Following another barrage of Hatton punches, Malignaggi's trainer Buddy McGirt threw in the towel in round 11.
Buddy McGirt came up the steps and he pushes Malignaggi away as Malignaggi complains to him.
It was a dominant performance for Hatton as he improved his record to 45-1.